Hello everyone. All right, here we are in Module 9, and we are just turning our attention to our final project of the semester, and we only have 3 more modules left. Y'all are going to do it. The finish line is in sight. And this last project is, I think it's, and students seem to express that it is much more relaxed or easier because we've already done all of the groundwork for this project. And so let me get into it. Here's the overview video. I'll just start there. But as you'll see, our next project is titled A Targeted Persuasion. And I'm not going to get too into it here because I've already posted a video here that explains it all. But it is kind of a culmination of our writing project 1 and our writing project 2, where we have been gathering information, where we've identified a situation, positive or negative, and then we have turned to experts to learn more about that issue or phenomenon. And now, with all of that knowledge under our belt, we are so much better prepared to persuade other people. Well, first of all, to form our own opinions, and then to persuade other people that our opinions are valid. Okay? It takes time to really create that foundational knowledge upon which we can build our opinions. And so we have done that work in our first 2 writing projects. And so for this project, we are going to take our opinion and we're going to consider, and a very, very important part of this last project is we are going to choose a targeted audience who we feel need to be persuaded about the issue that we have chosen, about our opinion about the issue that we have studied. Okay, it's not going to be writing to an academic audience. It's not going to be writing to a broad, anyone who cares audience. We are going to pick a very specific audience, a very specific group of people who need to be persuaded. Maybe it is a local politician. Maybe it is, high school seniors from the high school that we graduated from. Maybe it is a certain congregation of church that we attend. It is going to be someone that specific, and we are going to then cater our language and our argument to, and the content, the type of evidence we use to that audience. But the great thing is you can use any of the material you have written thus far in this course. You can use content from your autoethnography. You can use content from the problem analysis that we just wrote. However, you need to understand that this now is going to be an argumentative essay. And so while we can use content from our objective problem analysis, we're going to have to tweak it a little bit, right? We're going to have to shift it and change it a little bit so that it applies to this argument that we are making. But you can use any of that. So please take the time to watch this video. Take the time to study this. Well, you're going to have to, because guess what? Our next project, oh, never mind. Look at that. I thought I was building up to it so well. This is some information on why targeting audiences is so important and how to kind of introduce how to do that. And then you're going to go to that assignment sheet and you're going to annotate it so that you can really, get a close look at it, have an opportunity to ask me questions. Just use these tools right up here to do that and hit submit, send that in. Now I have this. For Tuesday, you're just going to be, studying that assignment. This is going to be due Thursday. And also, yes, I want to leave. Also due Thursday is the initial post to this discussion board. But this is not going to take much time to do this initial post. So the first thing we need to do before we can even form an argument or the type of argument we're going to make, we have to choose the audience, because the person or the group of people we are persuading, that will dictate all of our other choices. That will influence all of our other choices, because we need to cater our language and everything to that specific audience. And so we're going to just do a little collaborative brainstorming on the types of audiences that would be applicable, that would be appropriate for our opinion. Okay, and I mentioned before in the assignment video that we're not going to choose anyone. We're not going to choose a big, broad, anyone in America, anybody who cares, anybody who has felt this way. It has to be narrow. And we're not going to be preaching to the choir. We're not going to be trying to persuade someone who already agrees with us. And so that's the tricky part. We have to think about who needs persuading. Who needs to accept my opinion? Who needs to at least see its value? Who do we need to persuade? And so we're going to have a discussion board where you're simply, by Thursday night, just going to post the topic of your problem analysis. What topic did you research? Okay, that's all you're going to do for the initial post. And then over the next couple of days, by Saturday night, you're going to look through all of the posts of your classmates, and you're going to just brainstorm and respond to at least 10 of them, just with suggestions of target audiences, groups of people that they can cater their argument to. And I have a little example here that should help you. But that's all we're going to be doing for this week. I think, let me look out here. Oh, it's just a reminder to get those discussion boards in. So I'm going to go back here. Oh, and I'm going to go all the way through it because I kind of went the roundabout way. Back to Module 9, because if we look ahead, I've opened up all the modules. Coming up next Tuesday is an analysis sheet where we are going to, I'll open it up really quickly, just get to know that audience, study the audience that we have chosen. And if this will hurry and open up, and think about, okay, who are these people? What can we assume? What do we know about them? What do they need from us? What kind of style of content and writing and speech would they respond well to? Anyway, that's not opening. I don't know why, but it will open, and I'll double check. I think my Wi-Fi is a little slow right now. And then we're going to come up with a little avatar. Okay, so I'll talk more about that in next week's overview, but that's what's coming up. Read over those instructions carefully, and please let me know if you have any questions. Have a great week.